Moving right on into biceps now. We're just grabbing the wide grip on the bar, and what this is a variation of the straight curl bar. I know you used both bars before this. What this is going to enable you to grab the bar and hit the bicep at a different angle based on each set. Come on, Brian. If you grab the bar on wide grip, what advantage is that?
I like to use a variation grip, Sean, but when I go wide, I like to concentrate on the outer head of the bicep.
And I preferably for the inside grip because of my wrist. I like to grab it in a little bit closer.
Right. Okay, let's see that wide grip. All right. Watch the strokes in there. Might be a little unorthodox.
You know I'm watching. Look at the arm.
Okay, here we go.
He's grabbing it a little bit wider than you did.
Actually, I've never seen anybody grab it that wide. This is new to me.
Well, that's good. You learn something first when you bring in the show.
Florida style.
Florida style.
Well, it works. Look at the size of those arms.
All right, this is relatively light for Vince. I'm sure he probably goes heavier. Workouts with the straight to the left, do you?
Well, sometimes yes and no, Sean. I had a bicep injury back in '86, and I kind of like restrict heavy movements to low weight.
Okay.
You notice that Sean is grabbing it in close. This works the inner head of the bicep more. Grabbing it wide works the outer head. You also know the easy curl bar is bent. The advantage to that is, besides creating a different angle for the bicep, it also takes a lot of stress off the wrist. That's it, Sean. Good. Come on. Right away. Good.
Do 5 to catch me, Sean.
Come on, let's go. Let's get it up here.
Stop the cameras. I got enough there.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the next exercise.
Okay. All right. And this is going to be called the curl machine.
Right.
Machine curls. I don't have this apparatus in my gym. We got variations of it.
And you'll notice that the pad here is a little short. An advantage to that is the elbow is actually off of the pad. It's right on the pivot point here.
Yeah, because a lot of people make the mistake of putting their elbows up here and the pivot.
Right. Also, this will really isolate the lower part of the bicep. Okay.
But since I know you've had a bicep problem in the past, what are you doing to work your way around that and circumference that thing?
I kind of stay away from the machine trainer. I just want a little free weight, a bit more versatility, mobile. But machine kind of like keep in. If I keep the weight low, perfect execution, perfect movement.
Look at the split coming in at Warrior. And when Warrior's already in great shape, but when he's extra lean and ultra lean, you can actually see the split on the bicep.
You know, we're always talking about that split. But there it is.
Right in there. Do that again. Look at that. Okay, now is that genetic, or can I train to get that?
That's genetic. Like I said, my dad's 75 and he can do that. It doesn't work out at all.
When you don't have it, blame it on genetics. Okay.
Okay, Sean.
Off the edge.
Good. If you, Sean, again, grab the bar wider where I had it in a little bit closer this time. Either way works fine, but it allows you a full range of motion. No cheating on the movement. You can't swing the weight back. This totally isolates the bicep. Great. That's it. Good. I have to put this on the plane and take it back with me. Well, I understand you specialize in this equipment.
Well, we had to bring you in for the show, Vince. I got to find out what's making you tick, you know what I mean?
Well, before the show's over with today, we're going to have all the secrets, and we're going to all out of them.
Let me ask you, Warrior. I know that Vince said he eats a lot of protein to recover heavy workouts. What do you do?
Yeah, I think it's important, and a good rule of thumb I always try to practice is based on body weight. That's all.
Watch this, Sean Ray. You better watch this. You're going to get one more, then. You better watch this, Sean Ray. All right, baby.
Yeah, on the protein, I would say like 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is probably about accurate. Okay, let's move on to the next one here.
All right, what is the next one?
Okay, all right. This is a little something different, a good finishing off bicep exercise we're going to do on the cable crossover machine. Again, this particular exercise isolates the lower head of the bicep. Doesn't require a whole lot of weight, but really isolates the bicep.
Now, is this a power movement or shaping?
See, that's what a lot of people have different opinions. I don't really think it matters. The muscle doesn't know if it's a shaping movement or a power movement. The main thing is to keep the intensity high. Then I'll look like that. You do what you want to do.
Let me ask you a real quick question. How many exercises do you do in your bicep routine when you're training for competition?
Actually, only 3, Sean. I use a lot of cables and some dumbbells and leave it at that.
This exercise right here is just a segue into the front double bicep pose on stage, right? Basically, you're doing the same exact thing.
Exactly.
You just don't bring your elbows up as high. Is that right, Warrior?
That's correct, yeah. Actually, this is a good movement to practice. We're going into a double bicep exercise. That's it.
So just good to do in front of a mirror?
I think, well, you know, this is one thing about a gym. I think gyms would go out of business if they didn't have mirrors. Everybody loves to see themselves in the mirror. That's great, Sean. Good.
I'm too modest for you. Come on, guys.
That's hard for us to believe. That's hard for us to believe. Okay, that's your set. Let me try some of this.
You know what's weird about Vince being here today? So you see him in the magazine, you know, and all of that is like when he's already peaked out, ultra ripped, ultra shredded. It's not often we see another top-notch bodybuilder slightly in the off-season.
Feeling good, though.
Feeling good. You'll feel a lot better, I know that.
Well, this is more of a real shape. People don't realize that when they see you in the contest, in the magazine, you can really only hold that shape for a matter of hours or just a couple of days at most.
Right. Do you want to try this with heavyweight, or this should be a light movement?
Well, I think whatever it causes intensity, you know, if we do another 7, that will add a little more weight to it.
What does it take look like you, boy? I'll try that.
Let me ask you this over here. When you tore your bicep, was it a low tear or a high tear?
Oh, low tear, right here, absolutely. Straight up from the tendon.
Is there a difference in your arm?
Let's take a look.
No.